Steam Next Fest is finally here again, and with it hundreds of demos for you to try. In this video, I'll be going over the 10 best Next Fest games I've played so far. First up is Forever Skies, a post-apocalyptic action survival game where civilization as we know it has been completely destroyed. Hundreds of years after an ecological disaster, you're here to explore the last remains of human life, both on foot and from the comfort of your adaptable airship. Gather resources, build essential survival tools, and upgrade your flying home, so you can find out what hides below the thick layer of toxic dust. As a huge fan of Subnautica, I felt right at home in the endless skies, and after soaking in the amazing atmosphere, I'm hopeful that plunging into the unknown depths will evoke the same mix of excitement and tension. Dredge is a fishing RPG with a surprisingly eerie atmosphere. After you both crashed on jagged rocks, you find yourself on a small island. The mayor offers you a job as their new fisherman and provides you with one of their old vessels, but he urges you to always get back before sundown. What looks like a cozy game where you fish, manage your inventory, sell your catch, and upgrade your boat takes an eldritch turn when the fog sets in. As you navigate the dark waters, treacherous rocks appear out of thin air. Panic sets in when you hear a loud thud in your cargo hold. You're sure it must have been the fish you just caught, and yet you step on it until you finally reach the safety of your newfound home. If only the people here wouldn't act so peculiar. The Night Witch combines fast-paced shoot-'em-up action with Metroidvania and deck-building elements. Life had been peaceful in the underground city of Dungeonitis, but everything changed when the war golems attacked. In order to save the ones she loves, Rain must use her powerful magic and night abilities. Choose from over 30 unique spell cards like bombs, homing missiles, and machine guns, and gain the trust of the people to grow even stronger. With an optional auto-aim system and navigation assists, the game should be accessible to a lot of players who wouldn't normally be interested in these genres. Long gone are the times where noblemen saved princesses from towers. In this choice-driven visual horror novel, the princess is locked in a basement, and you've come to slay her. Or have you? The instructions of the narrator are very clear. Slay the princess or the world will end. Don't talk to her, don't listen to her, and for the love of God, don't try to romance her. Maybe you should just turn around and leave, because after all, why should you have to decide the fate of the princess and the entire world? Whatever you decide to do, do not trust her. Or him. Just trust me and try the demo. Aquatico is a survival city builder set within the depths of the sea. After a natural disaster has rendered the Earth's surface into a barren wasteland, going underwater was humanity's last chance of survival. Create production chains on the seabed to produce resources for your thriving underwater city. But keep in mind that adapting to life underwater comes with unique challenges like temperature, pressure, and sea life. You will need to research new technologies and satisfy the increasing needs of your citizens. From basic food and housing, all the way up to schools, religion, and sushi bars. From what I've seen so far, the mechanics seem quite simple compared to other city builders, but the unique setting might appeal to more casual fans of the genre. In the Pale Beyond, you're part of a crew sent out to find a ship that was lost to the ice 5 years ago. As the second in command, your job is to manage resources, distribute work among your 24 crew members, and make all the hard calls the captain passes on to you. Naturally, in this unforgiving environment and with limited resources, it's impossible to keep everyone alive and happy. But you have to give it your best, because the key to survival is a crew that sticks together. With this fascinating setting inspired by the struggles of real and Arctic explorers, The Pale Beyond might turn out to be one of the most immersive narrative-driven games this year. Wild Frost is a roguelike deck builder, where you have to play your cards right to rid the world of an eternal winter. Similar to games like Slay the Spire and Monster Train, you'll unlock new cards, customize your deck, and defeat enemies in turn-based card battles. Instead of an energy-based system, each character has a counter, which shows the amount of turns until their next attack. You can manipulate these counters with your frosty cards and send out cute companions to fight for you. Experiment with different card combinations and find powerful charms and relics until you're ready to face the wild frost. Foundry is a first-person factory building sim, similar to Factorio but in an endless procedural voxel world. Explore different biomes, mine resources, build machinery, and automate production lines to fuel your research and expand your industrial complex. What sets this one apart from the rest is the ability to shape the world to fit your factory, and a complex power system with high and low voltage. Diluvian Winds is a management survival game where you build a colony at the foot of a lighthouse. As the keeper, you offer travelers a place to sleep and a hot meal in exchange for their work. Each animal species comes with a unique set of skills, like beavers that specialize in the production of wood and can build houses. So, at the beginning of each day, you send them off to collect resources, build new structures, or repair buildings. The weather has become unpredictable, and giant tsunamis keep destroying the village. So you need a lot of helping hands to reinforce the buildings and create a thriving community. The Entropy Center is a mind-bending puzzle adventure, where you overcome obstacles with the help of a talking gun that can manipulate time. The cubes, jumping pads, and lasers in combination with a talkative AI might remind you of a certain other first-person puzzle game. But here, instead of linking portals, you'll have to think in reverse. With the ability to move objects back in time, you can use a jumping pad to launch yourself up, and then rewind to move that same pad onto a door switch. This unique mechanic allows for all kinds of challenging and satisfying puzzles, and you couldn't possibly ask for a more supportive companion than your trusty gun.
Congratulations! You just completed your first official Entropy puzzle. You finished in the top 5%, yes, of the bottom 50 staff members.
That's it for my favorite Next Fest demos so far. Of course, there are tons of demos I've yet to try, so please share your favorites in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to drop a like and subscribe if this was helpful.